combo fuel, basically.
It's a big question of, who can land those first hits. Meta Knight with the dash attack, Pikachu with getting the Thunder Loops. And you see CoolKid already trying to at least look for that back air, trying to get the back air.
Throwing out the Thunder Jolts, trying to get some damage in extra. Yeah, honestly, it's just going to be a whole set of going back and forth of who has control with their combos, really.
But so far, at least in this opening part, Kling has been doing a relatively good job getting early on combos and gaining out some of CoolKid's options.
Got a good lead right now, but now it looks like CoolKid's turning tables, so... Oh, maybe
Shuttle Loop not quite gonna do it. Maybe about 5% more that might have killed, but not yet.
Well, like the next combo probably might kill. With at least something. Will we see that happen now?
The thing I like about Kling is that he's kind of like really good at spacing, especially with Meta Knight's multi-jumps, just with that option, or that spacing, where Pikachu can't really do a lot.
The
Nair down smash will take...
Down smash. I don't know why I said down air for a second, oh my god. But yeah, it's going to take the first stock for CoolKid, and he's already starting off his next combo on the next stock.
Setting up the second round of the lightning loop, but not going to stop CoolKid at this point. Still tacking on this damage, getting this extra credit.
I think like the most important thing in like this matchup is like once you get the kill, like you want to get as much combo as you can with your stock before you lose it, because honestly it just kind of goes back and forth between them, so you want to get that extra lead before you lose your stock.
Especially in this matchup, these characters, they both want to try and kill you at around that middle percent.
Because if you get
it's hard.
Yeah, you like kind of can't really get the sweet spot with it.
And the problem is, CoolKid with the little shield. Like,
yeah, I saw that. Oh wow, the thundercloud spike.
And you see the problem, at least with Meta Knight compared to Pikachu, and especially in this case, is that Pikachu has some options that can get kills that aren't necessarily as dash attack being a clear example, where if you're living past 140, there's something wrong, like because you can easily get a dash attack kill, or you can get a thunder kill. But Meta Knight, unless he's kind of challenging you in the air or doing something like that, he has to go for a read with a smash attack, like an F smash.
Because there's not really any like good aerial kill options unless you're at like crazy high percents, which at that point is kind of a waste.
It's all about the edge guard game, especially for Meta Knight, where Bear can really become potent in this case.
But then Pikachu has like a lot of options while recovering, because quick attack can kind of go through, or you can angle it differently to get back to stage. So if you can get that read on the recovery, then that might work out.
Kling coming out with another grab, possibly going to start off with the ladders. Can he take it off the top? No, quite. Okay, trying to go deep. Can he get the edge guard? Not quite.
Dash attack not killing yet, but probably around like 130 it might kill. He's trying to go for an up smash.
You can tell the CoolKid kind of is just realizing that he's on stream, and he's starting to do this showboaty stuff. Not gonna...
Well, he is ahead, but if he doesn't get this kill like soon, and then he's on last stock, it might be a bit closer than he wants it to be. So he really wants to close it out pretty fast. We're seeing Kling like kind of go straight to stage sometimes on his recoveries instead of going to ledge and getting the down B kill. Down special.
That dimensional cave will take the stock, especially against such a lightweight like Pikachu. But the jab block, trying to get the read.
Oh my god. He did have the read,
the
just didn't connect it. Crazy. With the jab block too, that could have been it right there. But Kling was really safe.
This 20% range, this is where things get scary. You can't get the ladder. Still be possible at 35, but Kling barely able to live that.
Not taking it. And there's the dash attack. That's gonna kill, yeah.
And that raw dash attack, with that raw skill power, it's a lot safer, at least for Pikachu.
When you're at 150 and like you're not really the heaviest character, dash attack's just gonna be the best option because it's just basically the kill. And it's not that bad of a move, so it's pretty easy to throw out here and there.
It's also good, at least in that case, because this is a little obvious, but it is that kind of like high percent kill move, but it's also extremely mobile. Unlike Meta Knight, where you have to try and go for Dimensional Cape, or you have to go for an F smash, which largely roots him in place. Pikachu can kind of just run anywhere, especially with his runs.
Mm-hmm. Plus, it doesn't have like too much like end lag in a sense, so you can react based on what your opponent's doing and get something else, or try to go for another dash attack.
Or not necessarily as much end lag as maybe you'd expect from a dash attack in that case, because that looks like it should have a lot more like it actually does.
Yeah, like it just all depends with it.
Not impossible to punish, but not extremely punishable.
You have to like really know the move in order to be able to accurately punish it, because you have to know the timing when it's not going to hit you, but also the timing to go in for an attack, because otherwise, you know, Pikachu could react and get an attack off before you like counter it, basically. So like the timing window is really tight.
It also doesn't help because with the ultimate shielding system, that Pikachu can kind of just run into your shield, and if you try to drop shield or do sort of action, you can possibly get dash attacked in a few frames that you still win.
That is true, like shield poked with it a bit.
So, Kling, pretty much as far as I know, is Meta Knight foil. They'll try and stick through the Meta Knight. CoolKid likes to play around a little bit.
Did they get them into random?
I think they both like to play around a little bit.
I guess so, since they're on stream. Yoshi Lucina.
I am so much more interested in this because I see a dinosaur.
Your brother.
Yes. My brother from another nest.
Oh,
let's see if they have these two characters. It's often joked about, you know, Yoshi is really easy, and you get Lucina for free when you buy the game.
Mm-hmm. Lucina's pretty like, yeah, both of these characters kind of pretty standard with their kits and having options, so it just all depends on like if they know how to use them and what they can do with them. I knew Lucina specifically, you can just like throw aerials like fair and nair, and you can just kind of get away with stuff.
Lucina especially, she has a relatively simple kit, but that doesn't mean that it's necessarily a bad kit.
No, it's actually a pretty decent kit, honestly. So
not just decent, I would say downright really, really good. She's probably the best character that's not overly reliant on what can be considered cheese in that case, outside of maybe Dolphin / the stage fight.
CoolKid kind of playing around here with got a taunt, but it's not looking the greatest. 166, literally any Yoshi aerial could probably kill right now.
Except for Bear, for reasons.
Yeah. Well, like, honestly,
not that it won't kill.
Throw at anything, and yeah, it's gonna kill.
That will kill at the top, but the Yoshi back air doesn't necessarily link together at high percent. But Kling's Yoshi is not something to scoff at right now. It has the lead right now against CoolKid.
We're not seeing Kling use it like as much, but Yoshi's X throw from a distance can usually rack in some good damage if you're just trying to get some extra percent on your opponent before they start approaching you.
So the big thing about especially grounded X throw in this case is that there is a lot of end. Like, you really have to space it quite far, especially depending on the character, to make sure that
you're like able to without getting punished for it.
And if you can, actually, there is a not quite max power throw for egg lay, or for egg toss, which allows you to bounce the egg on stage. Because normally a max power egg throw that goes horizontal won't bounce on the ground, but a slightly under max power one will bounce and get you more distance. Dude, Kling's a good presence of mind with this Yoshi.
No, he's been doing pretty good with Yoshi. Like both players have kind of been going at it, but Kling's Yoshi looking pretty good. Spicy.
Good Rory coming out with a down smash from Kling. Trying for it again out of nowhere.
Trying to find that kill, if anything. Or he could try racking up a tiny bit more damage to get another down air kill at like 180.
F smash. Kling doesn't have a jump right now, but he's able to get back safely. how he approaches the edge guard. CoolKid going for these random F smashes, but
At least trying to like catch him in it with F smash or something. He's getting the kill. There it is. They're down even on the last stock, and CoolKid's taunting again.
CoolKid's been trying to catch these aggressive approaches from Kling, especially trying to go back to stage with these F smash reads. Not all of them panning out, but quite a few have.
It could be kind of like using F smash so much and then trying to get a read on Kling after a bit with like something like up smash or something else, trying to condition him. Like, all right, CoolKid's gonna throw out like another F smash, and what do you know? It might be up smash later.
Using that air to get past the shield breaker. And a nice B reverse egg lay.
He's been trying to go for those egg lays most of the game and trying to connect them with like F smash or something. Oh, Nair's barely going to activate the counter, but hasn't been working out too well.
Thank you, like getting hit by the counter. But Kling lately have actually been pretty on point. He's been hitting them most of the time. Trying for the bear again. Up smash on shield, not quite gonna hit.
I definitely want. Oh, I was about to say I wouldn't count Kling out, but then that happened.
Yeah, that bear from Lucina absolutely just hits like a truck.
Bear is definitely a good move on Lucina. Like, it's a good kill option, just good to throw out there because it has so much knockback on it.
Especially with Yoshi's like pretty, I'd say, slightly